Hi, this is Pastor Sarah with your daily word of hope. And, yesterday we received 15 inches of snow. And as I look outside, it is snowing again. This weekend, I get to preach on keeping Sabbath and what it means to keep Sabbath. And right now, I wished that the clouds up in the heavens would get the message they need to take a break and practice some Sabbath. But in all seriousness, as we look to Sabbath keeping, this command that God gives us to, on a seventh day, take a day of rest in the Lord, not just of rest, but rest in the Lord, to worship Him, to come to Him and be renewed by God. It reminded me earlier this week as I was lifting with my husband, training for a powerlifting competition, and powerlifting is a new thing, a new adventure. But as we were doing that, I was remarking on how there was one exercise I couldn't do when we first began. Actually, there's a few of them I really couldn't do. Pull-ups and weighted dips. I couldn't do them, not even one. And but with training, I am able to do like 3 sets of 8. And it's great. It's wonderful. But the big key in that, which helps me complete those sets, is that I take the appropriate amount of time of rest in between. And my husband said, Sarah, you rush between exercise to exercise a lot of times. But the reason why you're able to do as much as you can is because you are properly resting in between sets. You're properly resting your body and giving it what it needs to do, what you're asking it to do. And how often we go about and we try to take our day of rest, but our day of rest is oftentimes resting in our laurels, trying to find comfort. But we aren't resting properly in the Lord and seeking Him, worshiping Him, going to the very author and creator of life for our soul deep need of renewal. And that's what Sabbath keeping is really about. It's about taking a rest, not just for rest's sake, but for renewal's sake in the Lord and the author and giver of life. And so I want to encourage you today to ask yourself, how are you keeping Sabbath? How are you finding ways to rest in the Lord, to receive the soul deep renewal that God so desires to give you in keeping Sabbath? God bless you. God keep you today. Bye-bye.